Hello again, everyone. This is Falsimer, and I'm back with more Hearthstone. The objective of today is to complete our daily quests and get to rank 20, because the month is ending, and we want to get the rewards for achieving at least rank 20. And it looks like we've got a game. Alrighty, up against a Gul'dan. If they're playing a common deck, it will be either Zoo or Handlock, I believe. And I'm going to hang on to the Innervate in case I get something heavier to drop, but I don't need these because they're better late game anyway. This could be helpful, since I have no idea what they're running in their deck. I'm just going to hang on to it, just in case. And this is lovely. We've got the Shade of Naxxramas. He will stay stealthed and slowly gain power. And I think we're going to play him right away. Hopefully this will give us... Oh, well, we did it. That was... Rank 22, people! It took me longer to make the deck than it did to win that game with it. It must be extremely powerful. Good gravy. Hopefully we'll get to see something like an actual game, but I understand. I am essentially smurfing, since I'm a good bit better than a rank 20 player. I just haven't played in forever, so I'm at a low rank because the season's passed and I got demoted a bunch of times for not playing. Alright, well, it went so well last time, I think we're gonna do it again. I would just die if this guy conceded. Okay, we've got a little lantern, a gem, a pickaxe, a rope. This is exciting. So exciting. You see, he's trying to target it with something, but you can't target stealthed creatures. Can't be attacked or targeted until it deals damage. Alright, and this guy's using a basic looking deck.
For the wilds.
I don't want him to be able to use Shadow Word Pain on it, which can kill 3 or fewer health creatures. So I'm going to keep it stealth, since there's nothing really threatening on his board. I'm not going to trade with it.
Bring me steel.
I'll do that. I'll trade for that. Ooh, another wild growth. But right now we're playing the control game. So we have used our hero ability and 2 cards this game, and we have destroyed 2 of his cards, so we're even on that front, except that my minion is still alive. So that's bad for him.
Must consider.
One shot, one
Here. I kind of feel bad for this guy, just because he's probably just getting into the game. But he does take it out. I'm going to go ahead and play this because it's on curve, and I could start ramping up again, but I have a 4-drop to play and a 5-drop to play, and I can just keep up the pressure that way.
Where shall I stray?
Two, 4, 5. He only has 5 damage on the board. But just in case, I'm going to clear his archer. So now with only 4 damage, I've opened myself up a little bit to a Holy Nova that will deal 2 damage to all my creatures. But he would still have to sacrifice those 2 things in, and I'd still be ahead because this piloted shredder will drop a cheap 2-drop minion. Fun fact: this piloted shredder and all other all the other cards from the Goblins vs. Gnomes expansion, as well as those from the Noxramas expansion, are cycling out of normal play. Hey, we did it! We hit rank 20. And we did our quests. Which means we can play whatever we want. True Horde. So, we're not going to stop now because we're on a winning streak. And I don't think I finished the thought I had earlier. They're introducing a new game mode to Hearthstone called Standard Format, and it will only allow the last 2 years of expansions to be used. And anything older than 2 years gets cycled out. It's no longer sold. You just don't see it anymore. And you can only get the packs or cards by crafting them. But you can still use anything you want in the other format that's being introduced, which is Wild. So Standard will only involve the most recent things, and Wild will have whatever you want to use in it. And this is supposed to help new players get into the game because there's not going to be as steep of a curve. Not a curve, really. You won't have to buy quite as much into the game. Because there won't be as many cards that enemies will use against you, so you don't have to collect as many. We don't have a good turn here, so we're just going to pass. Next turn we can coin out our Blackwing Technician. That'll make it a 3/5, which is pretty good for a turn 2 minion, if I do say so myself. And since they have not played anything, I think that is exactly what I will do. We won't have a great turn 3. We could armor up and shield slam something if they have a minion with 2 health. Would gain 2 armor and then deal 2 damage.
This is our town, scrub.
Okay.
Beat it.
Well, this thing's gonna die if I don't clear the board. Oh. If only I had not used the coin last turn, I could deal with both of these minions effectively. Oh, and I don't want to drop this down to 1 health with the whirlwind because then they could just attack it. And yeah, this seems okay. Some people will save, like, that's a fairly non-threatening minion to use a card for removal on. But the way this deck is designed, I have a lot of late game threats, so I just need to do everything I can to stop them from developing a board early. So I control in the early game, and then I start dropping threat after threat that they can't deal with, and then I wear them down. Unless I get a fast start with like my 3/3 with charge minions. So we don't have. This is the only dragon in our hand, and the dragon in our hand can activate some other cards, but we don't have anything else that requires an activation. So I feel like we're just as likely to draw. See, we drew a dragon, so we don't need to have we don't have activations that we don't have activators for. Golly, that's complicated. Alrighty, so I'm gonna slam that and probably execute it. Yeah, why not? Play another one of these, and now we have the board presence and I think card advantage. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. We have 6 in hand and 2 on the board, so we're up. We're in a good spot. Alright. Now we're even. Except they spent a card to do that, and it's not really hindering me. We can do 5. I think we'll just play. Let's see, how many cards do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So we can play this and this. And I'm trying to empty my hand a little bit instead of just playing a big minion, because I don't think normal rogues run vanish, so I'm wondering if this is a mill rogue. And what a mill rogue is going to try and do is make me draw cards when my hand is full, particularly, so that cards get destroyed instead of being able to be played. Can destroy that, no problem. And we can play this and this. We're gonna kill everything. And now our whole hand gets discounted. We might end up just whirlwinding an empty board at some point to keep our hand empty. It's a potential play. Yeah, this is mill rogue. I'm gonna say that with about 75% certainty. Okay, now we'll never know. That's dissatisfying. Wow. We won 3 games, 2 of them the opponent gave up. That sounds like victory to me. I think I'm done with that. Thank you all for watching. Gosh, I don't remember if I introduced myself. I'm Falsimer, as you can tell by the channel name. But you know, people do that, they introduce themselves. I really appreciate that you have watched this video. It makes me happy. I would say it helps me out a lot, but I don't think it really does yet. You see, I haven't monetized my videos, so I'm not making any money off of this. I just do it because I enjoy it. I enjoy providing this service to you. Or entertainment. It's not really a service. I am completely overvaluing what I do. Thanks for watching. See you around next episode.